Hello, Potato. Halloween has been over for a couple of weeks now as of when this video goes up anyways, but I've got some Halloween leftovers that I do want to look at. No, don't worry. It's not Haunted Mansion stuff, but it is Halloween, and it stems from this. So not every kid can have candy or what's in certain candies. Like we like to give out peanut butter cups and Snickers bars, which have peanuts in them, and almond joys are in there too, and nut allergies or other dietary restrictions. Not every kid can have candy. So this year, back in August, when the Halloween stuff started coming out in Costco, we saw that they had Pokemon cards for trick-or-treating called Trick or Trade. Booster packs with 3 additional cards in them. It was like $30 for 120 packs, and I thought, well, that would be cool. I think Pokemon's still popular, right? So that would be cool, and give those out with the candy, and then kids who can't have candy will have that, or at the very least, something other than candy at the end of the night. Like when I was a kid, we had someone in the neighborhood who I guess ran a comic book shop and would give away comic books on Halloween, and it was never like really good stuff. Like I think one year I got issue 1 of Space Beaver. I think one year I got a very, very abridged version of the Tim Burton Batman movie novelization, like graphic novelization. But still, it was cool because, when all the candy was gone and the pennies were tossed aside and the toothbrush was tossed aside, you did still have a comic book, which was a cool thing. And I thought, this is the first time I've seen non-candy things at Costco. So I picked some up. And then, of course, like a week before Halloween, they had them again in a different package. Unfortunately, we didn't save the wrappers, so I can't show you the packaging they came in. And they were $10. And as far as I can tell, they are more or less the same. They have the same covers on them. So, well, hold on. So there's 120 in each box. We had 2 boxes. That's 240 packs of cards. Now, we had a lot more trick-or-treaters this year than we had last year. Just multitudes more. We did not, however, have 240 of them. So we have some leftovers. This is not all of them, by the way. This is just like a handful. So yeah, we have leftovers. So I thought, you know what? Let's open some up, see what's in them. Are they different things? Is it the same 3 cards in each pack? Is it different cards? Is there a variety of cards? Is there any randomness to these? And I noticed when I was gathering up for this video that they appear to be the same on the front, they have differences on the back. And I'm not sure if it has to do with the cover or if it has to do with what box they came out of. Because both covers were in each box. But it seems like, if you look at the backs of them, there is coloring differences up here at the trees. So the ones with Pikachu and Mimic have a dark purple backing here behind the trees. The ones with Gengar and Pikachu have a blue, more of a blue than a purple. Also, the Gengar one just says, "Gotta catch 'em all," as where the Pikachu, the Mimic one has play Pokemon TC6 live. And it does seem like, I thought maybe at first, well, these came out of different boxes, but it actually seems like all the Gengar ones and all the Mimic ones have the same backs as each other, regardless of which box they came out of. As many as I have here, I know there's some from each box. So I don't know why they're different. But we're going to open some up and see what they have to say. But they have some words on the back here. They have some information. Is the information the same? Looks like it's the same. So I'm gonna read this one because it's a little bit bigger and a little bit easier for my eyes to read without going and getting my glasses, which you should know I never do for this channel. What Pokemon surprises hide inside? Halloween night is filled with frightful delight as ghostly Pokemon and their friends join the fun. Gengar, Mimikyu, Polteageist, Greyavard, and a horde of other shadowy Pokemon bring tricks and treats for the spooky celebration of the year. And Pikachu's tagging along too. And then if you look under the flap here, yeah, there are some, there's some more information. Oh, interesting. These ones, yeah, the Gengar ones aren't glued down there. The Mimikyu ones are. Sorry, it's Mimikyu, not Mimic. I've always just called him Mimic, which is wrong. This Pokemon TCG pack contains 3 cards. Booster packs vary by product. Each player must have a 60-card deck of Pokemon cards to play. Expand your Pokemon Trading Card Game collection with 10 additional game card booster packs. So, I mean, there's every potential that I've basically kind of given a little sample of cardboard crack to some kids this year that will send them down the trading card game path, which, you know, I don't have a problem with that. But ultimately, we're here to open some of these packs because I'm interested to see if there are random cards in here. Are they all going to just be like ghost cards? Is it going to be the cards specifically named on the back here? Will we get like a special Halloween Pikachu? And will there be different things? I mean, will it be random? Does every Gengar have the same cards? Does every Mimikyu have the same cards? Do they all have the same cards? Oh, let's open some up and find out. I'm not going to open all of these unless like the ones I open all have different cards. I'm not going to open them all because I haven't bought Pokemon cards in probably 17 or 18 years. I mean, certainly not since I worked at KB Toys if I bought a Pokemon card. So this is the first time opening Pokemon packs for me in like literally almost 2 decades. So that'll be interesting. But you know, I figure anything I don't open here, we'll just give out next year at Halloween. They'll either be massively underpowered for playing or they'll be more valuable because they're the previous year's edition. I don't know. Let's open up a Gengar first and see what do we have inside. Again, the first time I'm opening Pokemon cards for me in literally almost 2 decades. It's all Lorcana now. Not that I can find any of it, but it's all Lorcana now. Well, we've got a foil card to start with. Nice. We've got a Dusk Noir. Now these say, now these are like part of Evolution now. I haven't played since Evolution became a thing. I don't know, how do you tell rarity on these? I don't remember anymore. I'm guessing maybe it's the stars. The stars just indicate that it's foil. Yeah, it says it evolves from Dusclops and it steals people. And these are all copyright of 2022. Are these last year cards already? Have I got old cards here already? Is that why they were like cheap at Costco? But still, it's cool that it's a foil card. I wouldn't necessarily expect to get a foil card in my Halloween bag. And we also got a Spinarak and a Sinistea. So that's pretty cool. Now, question is, if I open another one of these, will it be another foil Dusk Noir? Or will it be something else? So that's question number 1, is are there different things in the packs? I feel like the fact there's not a Gengar or a Mimikyu. Is there a foil in each pack? That's actually pretty cool. I mean, are foils not the big deal they were when I was younger and playing? So we got a foil Hatterene, a Lampent, and a Ghastly. Love me a Ghastly. And they do have Pikachu Pokemons on them. So Pikachu pumpkins on them. So I wonder if maybe these aren't allowed for tournament play, or they signify that this is not like the normal Lampent you would get in whatever. I mean, the backs are still all the same. Haven't changed that in 25 years. So we've confirmed then that not every pack is the same. I'm still not going to open all of them. It's gotta save something for next year's trick-or-treaters. Especially since apparently these are last year's cards as it is. And so it does look like you get a foil in each pack though, so that's cool. I'm guessing though, these are not as valuable or sought after. We got a Gourgeist as our foil. We got a fairly basic looking Pikachu, not Halloweened at all other than the fact that he has the pumpkin on it, and we have a duplicate of our Sinistea. So you do actually have a variety of cards in these. So if I'd given more than 1 pack per kid, and I think we did pretty much just give 1 pack per kid, they actually would have gotten different cards. So that is something to know. So next year, with both the leftovers and if we buy new ones, if Costco has these again, maybe toss the kids multiple packs. because you get a foil in each one. That would be pretty cool. If I was a little kid, like a little 5-year-old dressed up as Chucky, and I opened up this little pack and I got a foil card. I'm opening a Mimikyu this time. If I got a foil card, I would be stoked. Again, I suspect as an adult, these are probably not as valuable as ones found in normal booster packs. So this is a Mimikyu pack, so we don't have the foil card on top. The foil card's the second one down here. So we have a Greavard. I am not familiar with that one, not even from the Pokemon Go. I'm not familiar with him at all. Polteageist. Oh, I get it. I was calling like Polteageist. It's T. It evolves from Sinistea. These are other ones I don't remember even in Pokemon Go, which I haven't been playing in a while. And our foil is Marshadow. Look, the foil on these isn't as good as it used to be. Yeah, these have looks like they have all sorts of new play functions that I am totally unfamiliar with. I know it's like Pokemon Evolution now, and yeah, I feel like, first of all, I'm sure, even when I busted out my old Charizard, he'd probably get just curb stomped by anything in the last 15 years. But second, I wouldn't even know how to play with the new things. So we have Murkrow, Ghastly, and a foil Mimikyu. So yeah, they are random. I would definitely get these to give out again. I like this. There's a lot of variety. I figured that would maybe be, maybe 2 to 4 like varieties of cards you would get, probably featuring all the ones named on the back there. But these are actually pretty random. I mean, we've got like, I think 3 Sinestees, but otherwise a Shuppet, another Sinistee, and a Candelure. Yeah, these are a lot nicer than I realized. I mean, again, not knowing how the fact that they are Halloween edition cards affects their ability to be used in tournaments or affects the value. I mean, obviously, they want to make sure that this is clearly not a normal foil Candelure. But I mean, if I'm just playing, if it's for value, these probably are lower value because you do get a foil in each pack. And they are special, like, trick-or-treat cards. They don't feel any cheaper, though. I mean, they feel nicer than some of the fake ones I see at the flea market. But, this is different. They are nice, and, again, just playing with your friends, I think the fact you get some, you've got a foil card in your trick-or-treat bag is pretty cool. So we have another Mimikyu, but this is not the same card. It is a different Mimikyu. I wonder something here. I need to take a closer look at it to find out for sure. Huh. So that's interesting. This card is copyrighted in 2020. This one's copyrighted of 2023. So these aren't old cards, because at least one of the boxes must be from this year. And again, they're all mixed up, so I don't know which is which. But we got a different version of Mimikyu with like different abilities from a different year. Indeed, the cards even look a little bit different than the way they're formatted. If I'd thought about it, I'd have pulled some out of each pack before we dumped them all in the trick-or-treat bowl, and we could have looked through these to see what the significance of them was. I can speak. We did get another Pikachu there, and we got a Mischievous. I'm gonna open 2 more. And then we'll call it quits. So we'll open up 1 more Gengar and 1 more Mimikyu, and the rest of them we will save for next Halloween. But these are a lot. I am much more impressed with them than I thought I would be. I figured there'd be maybe like 2 or 4 different types of packs, but no, you get a foil card in each pack. There are a number of different cards. You couldn't build a playable deck out of this, because I'm assuming you still need to use power for playing. But I mean, if you're just playing with your friends, and like, because again, I'm assuming these pumpkins probably aren't allowed in tournament play or something, but you could still build together you could really boost up your especially like ghost Pokemon. I do like ghost Pokemon. You could boost up your deck quite nicely with some ghost Pokemon. We've got another Shuppet, a Duskull, I think we've had one of those already, and then our foil is Dusk Noir. So technically I don't have any, oh is it? No, it's different as well. I'll say I don't have any duplicates in my foils, and I don't. Yeah, it's interesting, like the foil texturing on this is different than this one. This one's a 2022, this one is a 2020. There's like you can see like little, I don't know if the camera picks it up, but you can see like little lines, almost like lenticular in the foil there, and you don't get that on this one. So I've got duplicates of the same character, but they're different cards. Got 2 different Dusk Noirs, 2 different Mimikyus. Here's our last pack, and then we'll call this quits. This has gone on long enough for some Halloween leftovers. And we do have our first actual foil duplicate. It is the same Hatterene. But I'd be interested to know, maybe next year I'll buy another package if they have these again. I'll buy another packages and we'll do a video where we open the whole pack up and see exactly what you get, all 120 of them. It'll be a long video, but I mean, not the longest I've ever done. We also got a Dusclops and a Cubone. Didn't I get I got a Dusclops, right? I need Dusclops to evolve Dusk Noir, so that's good. I don't think... Yeah, I didn't know I got a Duskull, not a Dusclops. So yeah, I am surprisingly impressed with this as a trick-or-treat item. I kind of wish we'd given the kids more packs, but you don't know how many you're going to have. And they'll keep. It's not like candy. They're not going to oxidize or anything. And again, some of them from 2020 already. We'll just give the rest of these guys out to trick-or-treaters next year. And maybe if the packs are different next year, we'll even compare some of these to some of those. But there you go. If you weren't sure, if you saw these and you weren't sure if you should give kids these, now you know what you're looking at. You do get a wide variety of, admittedly, mostly kind of ghost and like Halloween adjacent, like Cubone is obviously not a ghost Pokemon, but you do get, he's got a skull, so that makes him spooky. And of course you get Pikachu, just Pikachu. They didn't even, I feel like that's the only, if I have any disappointments in this, it's that Pikachu is not like got the little witch hat on that he has in Pokemon Go. He's not like a special Halloween Pikachu. But if you know the significance of the Pikachu pumpkin on here does, like what does that mean you can't do with these cards? Or is it just there to like reduce value on them? Let me know in the comments, because I'm definitely interested. But I think for somebody who hasn't played Pokemon since early in this century, I think these are pretty cool. And if I were a kid, I would be jazzed. Now, if there's a reason why these are not good for playing, then the little kids might still think it's cool. Especially if their big brother or sister or parents even play Pokemon. I mean, people who played Pokemon back when it first came out are definitely all of adult age now. I mean, the ones who are have survived this far. So I'm sure a lot of them have had children and may have introduced them to Pokemon as well. So yeah, let me know. Are these cool? Are these a good Halloween trick-or-treat item? I'm going to say yes, and honestly, regardless of what you say, I'm probably still going to look for these to give out again next year at Halloween. But that does wrap this up. We've opened, I think, 8 or 10 packs here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs. Interesting, that Mimikyu has like a foil border, and none of the other ones do. That is a 2023 one. Well, let's open up one more. What did we open up an odd number of? Not that it matters. But obviously I need to stop because the battery on my light just went out, and the battery on the camera is getting fair close. I think we'll open one more Mimikyu pack. Looks like one more Mimikyu. And then we will wrap this up. For real this time, for real. Push our luck one more time. Who do we get in this last pack? And then I will, for real, say goodbye. But yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you think of these? Are these a good trick-or-treat item? Am I wrong? Let me know. We got a foil Pikachu. Yay! Still not a Halloween, but foil. And then another Shuppet and another Dusclops. All right, that's 10 packs. We opened 10 packs of Pokemon Trick or Trade additional game cards for the Pokemon Trading Card Game. I think they're pretty cool. I am impressed with them. Tell me why I'm wrong in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.